Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy 2Times back at it again with another video, man. Next video, y'all, whoa, that sentence was whooping my. Let's try that again. The video we'll be watching right now is titled "Scary Videos Caught on Ring Cameras." So I don't know if most of y'all got Ring cameras, but that sentence is beating my ass too. What's going on? I feel like y'all should invest in getting a Ring camera, cause one, like, you don't gotta open, like, if you don't have a peephole in your door, you don't really gotta, open your door, put yourself in danger, or if you're like home, like away from home and stuff like that, and somebody trying to get in your house or anything like that, you got the little app on your phone, you can see what's going on, but yeah, I highly recommend you invest in that. But since this is a scary video, you already know what we about to do, right? Red lights. Okay, make sure my mic levels is good. We good. Alright, we're back. Yeah, let's get to the video, man.
The man you're looking at is 56-year-old Stephen Groves.
Okay.
For 2 whole years, Groves has been harassing his disabled neighbor Stephen Persad and his caretakers.
Lock him up.
The harassment has been caught on Persad's Ring doorbell camera multiple times. In some clips, he's seen taking a screwdriver to the device, trying to clip its wires.
Bro, how bored do you gotta be, bro, to bother your disabled neighbor? Like, bro,
In another clip, he's seen scrolling on the lens with a marker to no effect.
Bro's really just bored.
And in these instances, whacking the device with a hammer or broom handle.
And these is just different days, too. That's crazy. He knocked it off, but it's still working. He's like blatantly doing it too. Like he's like, he might be mentally disabled too, bro. Now I think about it. This is recent too. This is this year.
The reason behind the man's attacks on his neighbor's property are unknown. Over the past 6 months, Groves has been convicted of 3 charges of harassment against Persad and has been put on a curfew and ordered to pay compensation for damages to Persad's property. Stephen Persad's niece is terrified for her uncle, having stated this is affecting her mental health, and she's scared that Groves may have intentions to harm her uncle. The restraining order that was put into place is clearly having no effect, as Groves is still harassing Persad. On top of the restraining order, Groves has been put on an electric tag for the better part of a year, and was also ordered 20 weeks of rehabilitation. Police don't seem to be able or willing to do anything more to help, considering this has already been taken to court, and Groves has been convicted multiple times, leaving Persad in a very vulnerable spot.
So that's what you get.
The crazy can be seen in this man's eyes, and it's understandable for Persad and his niece to be losing sleep over this, as this is a clearly dangerous, unstable man.
Till it
may escalate from just attacking Persad's property to actually attacking him.
Just get
this
it
next
done
video
now.
was recorded in an unknown area at a late hour in the night. 2 hooded, suspicious-looking individuals, one wearing a mask, approach a man's front door, and when he answers, the woman pretends that her car broke down and she needs to borrow a phone.
Hello, do y'all have a phone I can use? My car broke down, and y'all's the only one that got a light on.
We don't.
You don't?
Sorry.
Like, bro. I swear,
The
people
man's
just
first
be
mistake is
bored.
opening the door at this hour to
Just
two hooded
bored.
individuals, being that his Ring camera would have allowed him to check who's at the door before opening it. Instead of opening the door, if he felt the need to respond to the people at his front door, he could have and should have used the voice feature on his Ring device.
See, that's
as
why you
who
get
they
a
were
Ring, bro.
and what they need.
You don't really gotta be
Instead,
answering
the
the
man
door like
opens the
that.
door,
I don't wanna
and while
guess.
admittedly he
They're,
knew
like,
better than to
unknown
agree to let
people.
them use a phone.
We don't.
You don't?
Sorry.
Opening the door in the first place was a mistake,
Yes.
as the man in the yellow hoodie and mask took the opportunity to rush the door with a gun after taking one last look to the right to check for witnesses. Luckily, the homeowner slammed the door shut just in time, and the two would-be assailants fled the scene. In this case, the homeowner saved himself from robbery and danger just by the skin of his teeth, and hopefully learned to check
Skin
who's
of
at his
his
door before
teeth.
answering. If you've seen any of my other videos
I've
about
seen this
doorbell
video.
camera footage, then you'd know the importance of checking your surroundings before unlocking and opening your door, especially depending on the area in which
They
you
ran
live.
down on her.
In this video taken by the Ring doorbell camera of TikToker Jojo Ramirez, you see just how close she and her child were from danger.
Shout out,
and how
Jojo.
the only thing between her and a creepy man was her front door, which she locked with only seconds to spare.
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower.
This dude. He
Daniel,
on something.
who's that?
His eyes big as hell.
Here!
Yeah,
Get
bro.
out of here!
He tweaking.
There's a guy outside. Look.
He not even saying nothing. He just standing there.
What makes this scary is that it shows how most of us in our day-to-day lives fail to realize how, at any moment, your life could be put in danger by someone else. In this case, Jojo had picked up her child and they were just getting home, having a typical mother-son argument of sorts. You can hear her son Daniel complain that he's tired, and Jojo responds, "I need you to shower really fast."
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower.
A normal moment in which a mother would have her guard down in the assumed safety of her own property. The creepy man at the front door then tries the door handle,
Bro
alerting
just, like,
Jojo that
waltzed up
someone
to
was
the
at the front
door,
door,
like-
and you can hear her respond in an alarmed voice, "Who is that? Get out of here."
Who is that? Get out of here!
She then exclaims to her son, "There's a guy outside, look."
There's a guy outside. Look.
As Jojo shouts for him to leave, he backs up, but boldly continues firmly standing in front of the door with his haunting blank expression, not saying a word.
Yeah, bro, we're just
The man came out of nowhere so quickly that it could be that he was following them for a while, or perhaps was waiting for them to return. It's anybody's guess what would have happened if the door
See, this
wasn't
is
locked
why
in
it's
time.
always
But
good
a pretty
to stay
strong
10
assumption
toes
would
at
be the
all
man was
times,
after
bro.
Daniel,
Like,
Jojo's young son.
be aware of your surroundings, no matter where you're at.
This
You could be
footage
at
was
a
viewer
freaking
submitted,
amusement park,
and it was
bro.
taken by their
Somebody
Ring
just-
doorbell in
you know
a
what I'm saying?
nice,
You just
otherwise
gotta
quiet
be
neighborhood in the
10
Netherlands.
toes.
The viewer was in bed on an ordinary night when he heard noises on the roof. Thinking it could have been an animal, he ignored it and went to sleep. The next morning, this was the footage he found after seeing the notifications from his Ring doorbell from the night before. In the video are 3, maybe 4 young men trespassing on his property, 2 of them climbing the roof, while the other of the 3 who were visible, whispering to 1 or more people out of view of the camera.
So what was their plan? Like, you were on the roof of somebody's house. Like, you about to be Santa Claus and go down the chimney? Like, what's up, bro? Hey, bro.
Luckily, this was a cold night and all the windows in the house were closed because it was clear they were trying to burglarize the house,
trying
and
to get
scratch
through
marks
the
were found on 2 of the
window.
upstairs windows, as if someone was attempting to lift them open. Given that there were 3 or 4 of them, they could have posed a serious threat if they were to have entered the home. After viewing the video, the viewer made sure to keep his windows all locked the following nights, and a few nights later, he woke up to the sound of someone attempting to open a downstairs window, this time not caught by the Ring camera. The footage was submitted to the police in hopes that they could identify them based on their faces. I was asked to blur their faces by the viewer, just so that if any of the perpetrators were to see this video, they wouldn't come back to the house again for any type of revenge. This one is perhaps one of the simpler yet scarier clips caught by a doorbell camera, despite how quick it is. Not many details are known, like where this took place, but this was uploaded by the neighbor of the owner of the Ring camera. In the video, we see in the dead of night a masked, young-looking man approach the front door of a house with a gun in his hand, stand there for only a few seconds, clearly contemplating what he was about to do, then backing out probably in fear and leaving. The owner of the house didn't know who this was, but this was probably a person working up to an armed robbery, possibly having his sights specifically on this house.
Yeah, he's not.
Of course, without all the details, that's just speculation. And there could be a
this is
whole
only
lot of
2
other
months ago. Look at
explanations
the
as to
date.
what's going on here. However, regardless, the chances
This
of this
is really
guy or
recent.
any other person with a gun coming back shouldn't be taken lightly. And that kind of footage should be submitted to the police immediately.
Immediately. That's crazy. Well, that's gonna do it for this video, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, love y'all. Go check out the other videos. Go check out my channel if you're new to the channel, man. Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Stumbling upon this channel, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna do it, man. Comment down below if y'all got a ring channel, a ring doorbell, you know what I'm saying, or if this video make you want to get one, you know what I'm saying. But that's gonna do it. Once again, me saying that's gonna do it. I probably said it like 3-4 times, but appreciate y'all, love y'all, spread peace, love, positivity, man.